Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Career Upgrade channel. My name is Melanie, and I've started this channel to document my journey out of corporate and into entrepreneurship. Since summer of 2025, I have been an entrepreneur. I left my corporate position as a director of human resources, a position that I served in since 2009. I left it all behind to start my own business, Trimark Management Group LLC, a human resources consulting firm where I do human resources consulting for small to mid-sized businesses. I do some fractional HR executive work, and I get to focus on what I love, which is career coaching. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about workplace anxiety, what it looks like, where it comes from, and then a little bit about how you can manage it. I think that needs to be a longer video, so I'll probably do that another time. So let's talk about what workplace anxiety looks like. And I think it's something that a lot of us professionals deal with, and we just kind of chalk it all up to it's just the way it's supposed to be. We are professionals. We have a lot on our plate. So of course we're going to be anxious, but it doesn't have to be that way. Your anxiety can show up in things like the Sunday scaries that we all talk about, right? Sunday night comes and that brain of yours just is on fire. You can't sleep. You are a nervous wreck getting ready for Monday morning. There's that strange feeling in the pit of your stomach that just doesn't go away, and it happens every single Sunday. And oh my goodness, I remember those days, those Sundays that were before a Monday morning management meeting. I absolutely wouldn't sleep that night, maybe an hour. I would just stuff myself with chamomile and lavender tea, trying to quell my nerves. And it didn't work. All it did was make me drowsy, but not be able to sleep, which is a whole nother story. Anyway, I digress because I can go on. But it also shows up in overthinking. Every email, you're overthinking it. You can never really relax. So you take a day off and you still don't feel relaxed. You get home in the evenings and you still can't wind yourself down after the day because all you can think about is everything that happened all day and whatever is coming up tomorrow. That is all anxiety. Now, I think that we mask it with being hypervigilant. So you are overly aware of every single thing that you produce on a day-to-day basis. Sending emails, receiving emails makes you nervous. Having meetings, whether it be a group meeting or a one-on-one meeting, all of a sudden with the same people you've been working with for who knows how long, but it's still, you feel really nervous about it. Your brain never stops. So a good friend of mine always says, you got to get that hamster off the wheel, Melanie, because my brain never stopped. It was like a hamster on a habit trail, just constantly grinding out thoughts and anxious feelings about work. You become and feel emotionally exhausted, but at the same time, you're performing, you're producing, you're showing up, you're doing a great job, but internally, you are suffering in silence. You are an anxious wreck. Your emotions, you're having to, keep hold of your emotional feelings at work because you are really anxious right now. What you need to do is find the root cause of that anxiety. Is the anxiety coming from my last video? You've outgrown what you do. You've outgrown that company, that position, that title, even that industry. Have you found that you are misaligned? You'll hear a lot of us HR people talk about misalignment lately because it's just so commonplace. So you are not in the right profession. You are not doing what you really want to be doing. You're not following your heart. You are doing what you have to do to pay the bills and get through each day. That's being out of alignment, and that can absolutely cause anxiety. you want more from the organization that you work for, but you don't know how to communicate that, or you don't feel comfortable communicating that because you're working for, inadequate leadership. There's instability within the organization. You are feeling like, you could lose your job any day because the company is going through something. All of that is anxiety. So take a look at what the root cause of your anxiety is, and then you need to find a way to manage it. If you look back at my very, very first video, I talk about some of the ways that I manage my anxiety. And yes, I talked to a therapist, which really, really helped. I found then one that would speak with me remotely at 9 o'clock at night. And it really, 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 really helped me because I was absolutely just burnt from end to end, and anxious. You've got to find a way to manage your anxiety. And again, look at the root cause of it. Are you out of alignment with what you're currently doing? Is it time for you to move on to something else? I did have another video about what it looks like when you've outgrown your role. Growth is a wonderful thing, so don't deny it, and don't suppress it. Acknowledge your anxiety, find a way to treat it, find out the root cause, and move forward from there. Thank you for listening today. My name is Melanie. Trimark Management Group is the name of my business. Reach out to me if you would like help managing your anxiety, deciding if you're out of alignment with what you do. All of my contact information is in the description box below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will speak with you all very shortly, probably Thursday. We'll see. Thanks again for listening.